What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? Coach Cole here with you, and we are doing the weekend wrap-up. Episode 10 of the weekend wrap-up of Season 10, Episode 10 of Sports Frenzy. Let's see. So our big winners this... Oh, first of all, I apologize for not coming to you live this week. We're having some technical difficulties. So there's no live feed for Facebook Live or anything right at the moment. I'm sorry about that. But you'll see this on Facebook soon. But let me announce this week's winners for you guys. We have Mr. Boring and Mr. Randolph tying for the victory. 19 out of 28 points. Mr. Randolph getting in on the winning action. First time this season. And Ben Smith, 14 out of 28 points for you. And in my classroom, not a good week for our teams, as Mapstone only got 10 points out of the 29 points available. The classroom got 12 points out of the 29 points available. Jessica got 12 points out of the 29 points available. And I haven't figured my total yet. Alright, let's get into it so you guys can figure out what happened this week. In high school playoff action, Division 6, Region 3, District 1. Excuse me. We had the undefeated Hillsdale falling to the Onstead Wildcats. Wow, congratulations goes out to Onstead. 12-0 was your final score out there. Congratulations. I don't believe it said something about they haven't won like this since 2007, I think it was. So congratulations goes again out to Onstead on our final Lenawee County team standing. As we move on to Division 8, Region 4, District 2. That was our first 3-point bonus game. Excuse me. Reading wins over Lenawee Christian, ending Lenawee Christian's season. 26-21 was your final in that game. Moving into NCAA football action. The Adrian Bulldogs fall to the Hope Dutch in a bad way. Not a good season for Adrian. 42-7 was your final score there. And the Marion Knights defeat Siena Heights. 21-7 was your final score there. Ohio Dominican gets the win over the Hillsdale Chargers. 17-7 was your final in that game. And the world's greatest college, we're talking about those mighty Michigan Wolverines, keeping the Paul Bunyan Trophy and getting it done against the East Lansing Bernie Couches. 44-10 was your final score in that game. Alabama getting back on their winning ways this week over the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 38-7 was your final on that game. Your second 3-point bonus. Your second 3-point bonus game is what I'm trying to say here. Notre Dame takes it to the Navy Midshipmen, 52-20. The Georgia Bulldogs get a victory over the Auburn Tigers, 21-14. And the Oklahoma Sooners get it done against the Baylor Bears, 34-31 was your final in that game. NFL action. We have the Dallas Cowboys getting the win over the Detroit Pussycats 2.0. 35-27 was your final score there. Looking like Matthew Stafford is done for at least 6 weeks. Could be done, period. and definitely could be out for the rest of the season. So, prayers for Matthew Stafford as he has continues to have his back looked at and examined. The Baltimore Ravens take it to the Houston Texans. 41-7 was your final score there. Wow. And the game ending late. The New England Patriots get the win over the Philadelphia Eagles. 17-10 is your final there. NHL hockey action. We have the St. Louis Blues falling to the Columbus Blue Jackets 3-2 in overtime. And the Detroit Red Wings lose to the San Jose Sharks 4-3 in a shootout. That's a bummer. In minor league hockey action, jeez, turn the page here, Tim. Minor league hockey action, we had the Grand Rapid Griffins getting the victory over the Rockford Ice Hogs. 5-2 was your final score there. And the Toledo Walleye fall to the Newfoundland Growlers. 4-3 was your final there. In college hockey action, we had the Adrian Bulldogs dominating the Finlandia Lions in the first game. 7-0 was your final there. And the mighty Michigan Wolverines fall to the East Lansing Burning Couches in hockey. 3-0 was your final in that one. But the Western Michigan Broncos get it done against Omaha. 2-0 was your final in that game. NBA basketball action. We had the Detroit Pistons falling to the Charlotte Hornets on a last-second regulation shot. 106-109. You want to talk about ripping the heart out of Detroit. That did it right there. The Boston Celtics get a win over the Golden State Warriors, 105-100. College basketball action. We had the Adrian Bulldogs falling to Anderson Ravens, 96-77. And we had the Concordia Cardinals beating the Siena Heights Saints, 75-61 was your final there. But the mighty Michigan Wolverines get it done in basketball over the Elon Phoenix. 70-50 was your final score there. All right, in our NASCAR race this week, my guy, Kyle Busch, came in number 1. Martin Truex Jr. came in number 2. And Eric Jones came in number 3. If you had any one of those 3 guys, you earned a point. All right, we're going to shoot on over to the Frenzy page real quick and see if there's any news for you guys on the Frenzy page. There's an interesting thing coming out of Detroit that states it's from the DetroitSportsNation.com. They want people to boycott the Thanksgiving football game this year. and force Martha Ford into doing something about her team, which is pretty funny, really, because we all know that won't happen. How about the whole debacle with Colin Kaepernick, huh? He decided to have everybody show up at one location, and then he decided to be somewhere else, but didn't bother to tell anybody until everybody got to that other location. It appears right now that he's still not very well liked, and that I don't know if anybody from the NFL will be getting a hold of him anytime soon. Alabama's starting quarterback is officially out for the season. It has been confirmed that he definitely has a hip injury, and so he is done. We wish him a speedy recovery. Sin Cara is now stating that WWE has turned down his request to be released. What this will mean for his future is unclear yet, but that is the news we have at the moment, that they have turned down his request. There's a huge uproar going on about the Thanksgiving halftime show for the Cowboys. But Dave Bray Dave Bray USA, as he goes by now, says that they need to bring him in, and he will throw one heck of a halftime show. This is all have to do with controversy over the other celebrity, who I don't even have the name in front of me right now, what was doing the halftime show. Says they're considering pulling out of the halftime show. You can read that article more on our Facebook page. All right, I think that pretty much wraps things up for now, guys. But we'll see you again. Remember, the Sports Frenzy show will be recorded on Wednesday this week. Because Hope Hoopsters action starts this Thursday, and I intend to be there helping out with that. So, with that being said, I'm the coach. Be blessed, everybody, and we'll see you again later in the week. Have a great week, everybody.